Okay, now that the old blinds are open and we're awake, it's time to clean up everything. I plan on cleaning up everything. I had a friend over. This is not from my friend, this is from us though. I wash couches. You can see all those stains, yeah. It's from the kids eating. We play dominoes. That is from my friend. I'm gonna sweep and mop the floor, clean up all the toys, clean up this. This is not a one room clean with me. This is everything clean with me. Do all of that. I gotta wipe down counters. You can see that. What is that even from? I don't know. And I'm finally going to clean out my pantry. Look at this. So you can't tell, but there's like a ring right here, as well as these two rings. And there's one back here. I spilled my pickle juice. They are dusty medicine spills. So I gotta clean in here. I'm finally going to use that pink stuff dupe and check it out on this stainless steel. Yep. Ignore how empty my refrigerator is. I know I have to go grocery shopping. I'll do that today. I'm going to clean out the refrigerator before I do that because you saw those shelves are dirty. Yeah. And I'm not going in there because the girls are asleep, but that is a basket of clothes. I also have a basket in my closet, and I have baskets upstairs. And I'm gonna clean the bathrooms. First thing I'm going to do is make some coffee because I want some coffee. And I can't start my day without my coffee. I mean, I could, but it won't be a good day. Not today, at least, because that's a lot of cleaning. I'm also going to turn off this light. Let's make some coffee. I'm going to use Sprouts Coffee Breakfast Blend. I like this one. I'm also going to mix some espresso into it because I like it strong. I need it strong. And maybe I'll eat something. Ooh, another question. Anybody ever use this? I've been using it and I haven't noticed a difference. I also got this since I chopped off my hair. So as y'all can see, I cut off the locks. I need to put some moisturizer on it and I need to brush it out. And yeah, so let me get this stuff ready for me and I'll be right back and clean up the house. Hey everybody, that was a very interesting way to start my video. That's what I do, yeah. So thank you for clicking on another video of mine. If you are returning, if this is your first time checking me out, hey, my name is Ebony. I am a stay-at-home mom, kind of working every now and again, but that's all off point. I do cleaning videos, I do mommy videos, I do random videos. I do videos and I do them randomly. Anyways, today's video is me cleaning the whole house. I showed y'all everything that I needed to get done. Did I get everything done that day? No, I did not. My youngest woke up and she was not feeling too good. I have two girls, a 5-year-old and a 1-year-old, and my 1-year-old was not feeling good. And she was doing a lot of crying and she just wanted me. So I had to stop a lot in this video and it took me so much time to get all this stuff done, but so I wasn't able to do it, everything that I wanted to do, and I didn't record everything that I did do. You see me here taking apart the couch so I can get the covers off. I just washed the seats because that's what was really bad. And then you see me taking apart the arm rest. because that one was really bad too. All the other stuff, they weren't too bad that they needed to be washed. Um, they just needed to be just like a wipe down, whatever. And then later on, you see me vacuum up the crumbs and the stuff that are on here. So yeah. Also, if y'all wondering, I didn't eat. Yeah, I had that coffee. I had some water, and then I started cleaning. So I start off by taking off the seat cushions and unzipping them. I am spraying them down with my spot remover. I'm also zipping them up because somewhere along the way I read that unzipped zippers can cause damage to the fabric. And I don't know how true it is, but I don't need to test that theory with my seat cushions. And I've stopped testing the theory with my blue jeans. So I try to zip up my jeans whenever I wash. But that's another whole side topic. Anyways, so I'm spraying down the seat cushions with my spot cleaner. And I'm putting them in the wash with my Tide Pod and just a little bit of bleach just to help brighten them up, let bleach do what they do and sanitize. And yeah, and that's all I'm doing here. All right, I've got the load washing. Now it's time to get some real cleaning. This is the back door. It is probably the most walked area in the house simply because we take Teddy out and then our backyard. Now that the weather is getting warmer, we go out there every now and again and the girls will play. I go out there and sit out. Sometimes whenever we have guests over, we'll go out there and, well, not really sit out, but we go out there sometimes to just sit and talk. Well, mostly the time it's just my friends over and we're drinking, so it's time to cool off, so we step outside. Anyways, so I'm going to sweep. How rude. People just calling me in between edits. Whatever. Anyways, so I'm just sweeping the area. I am sweeping the baseboards because, as you saw, Teddy sleeps right there. So his hair is all over the baseboard, plus all the dust that collects in and all the grass that comes in. It is winter time. Well, it's the end of winter time, but winter time. So the grass is dead. Anytime you go in and out, the grass comes in and out. So I'm sweeping up all of that, and that is what you see in the little spots right there is all the dirt and the grass and Teddy's hair. Yeah. And that is the little Swiffer spray thingy mop. I do plan on actually mopping with the actual mop, but I wanted to get this area cleaned up so I can actually push my, let me stop saying actually like 100 times. So I could push my couch back and just have this area cleaned up just in case I get tired and actually don't want to mop right here. And that's what I'm thinking about. It's like, let me get this area cleaned up and somewhat mopped because I just might tire down and not want to do that. I also decided to clean the window. And that was actually, as you saw, as I was mopping, I was like, oh, let me clean the window. Walk on my clean floors that I just mopped, which I absolutely hate doing, is walking on clean floors that I just mopped. But I'm going to do it anyways. And hopefully I have the energy to mop up afterwards. I actually did. So, just FYI. Anyways, you saw all that mess underneath my couch? Yeah. And the sad thing is, I think y'all saw me actually clean up the couch and move the stuff around. But if not, I definitely did that last month. So, yeah. It's been that long. Don't ask me what I'm doing right there. Oh, what am I doing right there? What was that? It's a question. Was that my coffee? I don't know. So I am picking up and getting everything organized. Yeah, what is that? This is going to bother me because, Oh, I was making tea. The baby woke up and I didn't have any juice. So I was making tea, and the tea that I have is also a cold brew. So I just got some water and I was making the tea. Yeah. Okay. So I've swept up to a certain point, and then I realized I need to start wiping stuff down because I'm gonna wipe stuff down on the floor. And as I'm sweeping, I'm not wiping stuff down, so I'm gonna have to re-sweep again. So I stop sweeping, and then I get this stuff to wipe down my glass table. And you will see it takes me forever to get this glass table clean because we eat off of the table. And I did check to see if I was recording because my phone has a habit of stop recording when I don't know it. And I kept thinking, did I even push the button? So you'll see me check a lot of the time that is it recording? Is it still recording? Did I hit record? That's what I'm doing. So this table was actually really dirty, like I was saying. We eat off the table because we haven't gotten a dining room table. Me and my husband just picked out one that we both really like, and it was crazy because we was looking at different times, and we both saw one, the exact same one that we like. So there's no compromise there. We both love the table, so we'll be getting that soon. Anyways, like I was saying, we eat off of here, so the food is on there. It's like oatmeal and eggs and whatever sauce that my kids can get goes on there. I let my 1-year-old feed herself sometimes, well, a majority of the time, just so she can learn how to feed herself. And for the most part, she gets the food in her mouth, and if it's not going in her mouth, it's going to Teddy. But there is times when she gets the sauce on the table. And my 5-year-old cannot eat without making a mess at all. Like, it's impossible. She sees a plate, she knows how to use a spoon, she knows how to use a fork, it goes in her mouth, and from the plate to her mouth, it somehow manages to get on everything. And when I say everything, I mean everything. Sounds okay. Anyways, I need to stop saying anyways. I'm also cleaning off the legs. I'm getting all the dust off. Allergy season is coming up apparently. My daughter has really bad allergies, so her main reactant is dust and dust mites. So I'm trying to prevent that dust from collecting. And as you can see, there's a lot of areas for the dust to collect because there's a lot of space. Yes. And I don't know how all of this dog hair got on here, but he gets everything everywhere. He has really bad dry skin, so it's like he's always itching. This side is not that bad. This is where our couch is. So I'm guessing this is from him jumping on the couch and his hair getting up there. So I'm wiping down all this hair and dirt from the dog, Teddy, our lovely little Chewini. Yeah. I'm also planning on washing the windows. You'll see me do that. But first, I gotta open up the windows so I can do that. Yeah, sorry. There's a little gnat from me being outside, flying around on my phone. That's what you're hearing me hit. Okay, so I'm wiping the windows, and I went to this Valentine's party, and I remember someone saying something about the windows and open them up, and I'm not sure what it is, but I'm thinking about that as I'm washing them down, wiping them down, and I'm just checking it out, and I don't have the issue that they mentioned. So I'm just going to keep wiping them down. I get to the last window and realize my Windex is kind of drying out. So I'm trying to wipe it fast so I don't have to spray all over again. And then you see in this cup, I have some lemongrass, eucalyptus, and peppermint oil. This is like a little home remedy for mosquito repellent that I use on a regular basis. It seems to work, but at the same time, you have to watch out with animals because, well, with dogs, they're sensitive to the stuff and it can cause them to break out. And Teddy has broken out, like he had a reaction to it. So I'm only putting it up top where he can't get to it and where it can't get on his skin and where he can't like lick it up. I also really enjoy the smell. So if anything, it's like, oh, my house is gonna smell like
lemongrass, peppermint, and eucalyptus. And lemongrass can be an overpowering scent, but pair it with peppermint and it smells so good. And I absolutely love the smell. So I'm putting it on my windows to try to help reduce the chances of making any mosquitoes or flies or any of that stuff in here, because we actually live right by a pond and there's a creek as well that goes through the front and the back of the housing area. So that's what that was in that cup. And now I'm going back to finishing up my sweeping and putting up the couch. I'm still waiting on the covers to dry at this point, so I can't actually put it together. Yeah, so I once again am sweeping the baseboards and sweeping up all the dirt and the dust. The living room's not as bad as where the door is, but it is pretty bad. Once again, I am moving the couch. Well, I just moved the lounger, as y'all saw, because I have to get up under there. And this is my first time actually moving the TV away from the wall. It stays there pretty much all the time. No surprise who moves the TV on a regular basis. But I am going to sweep behind it, and also I want to wipe it down. But I'm down to like one towel because I threw all my other towels in the washroom because they're dirty. But I need a towel so I can wipe down the TV. So I just use the same towel that I've been using to clean up, and I wipe down the back of it and not so much the front. I do kind of go over the front, but not like I should, because my youngest loves hitting the TV. She loves hitting on anything and tapping on everything. I swear the 2 year old, that like what they say about 2 year olds being feral, and like they're complete opposites of the firstborn, is true. My firstborn was calm, she was explorative, and she was not damaging to pretty much anything. She wasn't really a big risk taker, but the second one, she will throw herself and hit her head up against stuff. She has me worried. But anyways, yeah, so I'm just wiping down her little claws, paws, and fingerprints that she has decided to put on everything, and wiping all the dust off. And then I go back to finally sweeping everything up so I can pick up all the dust and get everything swept and then mopped. So, like hours later, I finally got everything swept up. I'm moving everything out of the way so I can finally mop. I have cleaned off my mop and it's just sitting in a bucket. I'm boiling some water and putting some my Tide in there so I can get the floors all nice and clean. I also threw in a little bit of Lysol in there to disinfect and get the real scent, because I got the Lysol Fresh Day. I think it's like a hibiscus flower. Absolutely love the scent. And I'm finally mopping the floors. I think this is like my first time mopping my entire floors. I use the Swiffer wet mop thing a lot, but actually mopping, I pretty much just save for that. Okay, I pretty much just save for big cleanups, but or like spills, or if Teddy decides he wants to pee in the house when he knows better. Yeah. I also know that like using a lot of water on vinyl floors can actually cause more damage. So I try to get as much of the water out as possible. And you also see me using like the mop until I try to use it as much as possible and get up as much of the water. But I also want to really clean it up, because underneath my couch seem to be like the worst of it between spills and just like not being able to really clean underneath there. But I did get everything up, and then I go over the floor 2 times, mainly because I just wanted the scent more so than actually needing to clean it up, because when I dumped it out, my water wasn't actually that bad. It was just like a light gray. This is pretty much the end of me cleaning. All right, and after all this, like I said, it was the end of the deep clean of the living room. That was. I still had a lot of cleaning to do after this. I did finish mopping, and then it was time to put everything back together. I waited till the floor was basically dry and pushed all the couches and stuff back together. I was still waiting for the covers to finish washing before I put them together. It was just a few minutes after this. Actually, I think they had already stopped and I just didn't hear it, because by the time I went in there to get them, they were dry and just sitting in the dryer. Yeah. The girls were up at this time, and Abby was ready to get out the out the bedroom. She was actually crying for a little while, and I had blocked them in with the couch, as y'all saw. This is the easy part of washing the couch, is putting everything back together. The only problem I don't like is they don't really, like, the Velcro part of the couch doesn't really line up. So y'all can't tell because the covers are in the way, but there's a little shape of where the Velcro goes on this armrest, and it wasn't lining up. The alignment was not aligning. So I was having some trouble, and that took a little bit longer than I care to admit. I did eventually get it on, and then I moved on to actually screwing it back together. Y'all just got really quiet, and I don't know if y'all have kids, but if y'all do, y'all know how dangerous that is with a 1-year-old. So I need to go find her real fast. Found her, no harm was done. She was just playing with the stash of diapers that we have hidden. Anyways, y'all will hear the kids running in and out the room. They're playing hide and seek, and there's no hiding from that. Yeah. So I'm putting the armrest back together, and I have to align these screws into these holes and screw everything together, and it's kind of hard. How did you find her so fast? Yeah, so that was real life reaction right there. The girls were playing hide and seek. I have my cousin's daughter, and her and my daughter are playing hide and seek, and she had literally just finished counting and walked into the room and went straight to her. I don't know how. I think she heard me tell her where to hide, and she went straight to her. I was surprised because I wasn't expecting her to find her that fast. So that was my reaction to that. Anyways, I finally got some time to finish this editing, and I'm going to do this because this is like day who knows of how many editings, because this is like a 2-week-old video, I think. Yeah. So I have finished up the living room area. The covers have come out the washer and dryer, and I am matching the covers to the couch pillows so I can quickly put these on, because that's the worst part, is trying to figure out which pillowcase goes to which pillows. And I am tired, both in the video and right now, because I don't know what time it is. It's probably like close to midnight. I'm just trying to finish this video and post it so I can actually say I'm staying on some kind of schedule to where I'm getting at least a video out every week or 2 weeks. And this video was due like Thursday or Friday. No, I said Friday or Saturday. I don't know. But it was due. Anyways, this is Elea, of course, coming out to bother me about something. I actually think it's her telling me that she's hungry. Or maybe she just wants something. Because I do make her a quick bowl of food. I just heat it up real fast and bring it to her. I don't really want them out here while I'm cleaning, so this is like a one-time deal where I'm letting her eat in my room, because I don't want her out here while I'm cleaning and messing stuff up to where I have to clean all over again, because Elea does not know how to eat without making a mess. She's almost as bad as her sister, and her sister's one. But yeah, I'm not going to talk about that. That's not what this is about. Ooh. Okay, so here's me heating up her food and bringing it to her. I wonder what I made. I don't remember. That's how long ago this was. Anyways, back to putting these covers on these couches. Watch me struggle with this because I don't have any music to put on for y'all. I'm sorry. All right, now that those covers are covered, those cushions are covered. Bleh, tongue twisted. Cushions covered. Anyways, now that those are done, I'm going to quickly vacuum my couch. And yes, I did say vacuum because I use the whole vacuum, as you can tell. I don't take out the little holes and go individually and scrub all over the place. My vacuum hose isn't that great. It does work, but I don't think it's great. I would rather use the vacuum. Also, that's a lot of couch for me to go through with one hose. So I will vacuum the bottom, and I typically vacuum the back, but because I recently washed, well, not very recently, but I recently washed the covers on the back, it's not as bad. And we're trying to keep Teddy off the couch as well. Doesn't always happen, but it does sometimes. So his hair's not getting all over the place. It's really just crumbs from the girls eating, well, from all of us eating on the couch. So I take the vacuum. I do eventually take the hose and get in between the cracks and stuff so I can make sure I get a thorough clean. I want to get some scent beads and put them in like with some hot water and alcohol that sanitizes and leaves a scent behind, and it smells so good. I prefer that over Febreze because I don't like the smells of Febreze. I haven't found one that I liked anyways, and knowing me, I probably won't. Yeah, one of the girls are running around out there. Hold on. Life of a mom, it never ends. Anyways, so I'm finally putting all the cushions back. I'm bringing it in from the bedroom since the girl, well, I set Abby up on it. She's now on my bed, and I'm setting it up now, getting the living room back to its daily use, and starting on the kitchen. We have a lot of dirty dishes. I have to clean off the counters, re-clean the counter that I already cleaned off, get all the toys put away. I gotta put away that bleach because I don't remember what I even used it on and why it's out, but it's out. There it is. And I'm finding toys all in the cabinets. I don't know why those toys were actually in that cabinet. I'm pretty sure my husband put it in there, but whatever. So I clean up the dishes, and as I'm cleaning the dishes, you'll notice a jump from from point A to point B. Basically, my camera with my phone basically, because that's what it is. It stopped recording. It does that sometimes. Not really sure why, but it stopped recording, and I didn't notice it because obviously I'm busy washing dishes. But it does happen, so I'm warning y'all now that that's gonna happen throughout the rest of this video. So, anyways, I if you've seen my video before where I'm washing dishes, you know that I like to clean my sink first and then wash the dishes. So that's what I'm doing now. I'm cleaning out the sink so I can wash the dishes. After washing the dishes, I wipe down the countertops, and after wiping down the countertops, I finally use that pink stuff dupe on my refrigerator. And that's the last clip you will see. And y'all let me know, do y'all see the difference or not? Because I saw the difference, and spoiler alert, I love how it got it clean, but it is not a polisher, that's for sure. Yeah. But if you've stayed with me throughout this whole video that's taken me way too long, to finish editing. Thank you. I'm, like I said, trying to rush. I was going to try to put some music to it, but I'm ready to just get this posted and just start on my next video. I really want to try and get on a more regular schedule with it. It's not, I hope it's going to happen. I would love for it to happen, but I can't guarantee it's going to happen because life is busy. Yeah. So, anyways, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If not, tell me why not. Let me know if you're there. Leave a comment. Like, subscribe if you like. If you don't like, then let me know why. All right? Y'all have a wonderful morning, evening, afternoon, good night, whatever it is that y'all are doing watching this. And I'm going to go to bed because it's late for me and I'm sleepy. The rest of the video is going to be silent, so enjoy.